Welcome to Had6 channel. In this video, we will look into irascible. 18 adjectives with similar meanings will be reviewed in example sentences. Let's get started. Number 1. Fractious, which means typically of children, irritable and quarrelsome. Fractious. For example, they fight and squabble like fractious children. Number 2. Irritable, which means having or showing a tendency to be easily annoyed. Irritable. For example, being out of work made him irritable. Number 3. Ill-natured, which means bad-tempered or mean-spirited. Ill-natured. For example, a disagreeable, ill-natured girl. Number 4. Crotchety, which means irritable. Crotchety. For example, he was tired and crotchety. Number 5. Surly, which means bad-tempered and unfriendly. Surly. For example, the porter left with a surly expression. Number 6. Bilious, which means spiteful. Bilious. For example, his bilious temperament. Number 7. Ill-tempered, which means irritable or grumpy. Ill-tempered. For example, an ill-tempered woman. Number 8. Touchy, which means easily upset or offended. Touchy. For example, she's a little touchy about her age. Number 9. Peevish, which means having or showing an irritable disposition. Peevish. For example, a thin peevish voice. Number 10. Tetchy, which means irritable and bad-tempered. Tetchy. For example, she had always been tetchy and impatient with him. Number 11. Cross, which means annoyed. Cross. For example, he seemed to be very cross about something. Number 12. Edgy, which means tense, nervous, or irritable. Edgy. For example, she felt edgy, dreading tomorrow. Number 13. Crusty. Which means, especially of an old person easily irritated. Crusty. For example, a crusty old Scots judge. Number 14. Prickly. Which means, of a person ready to take offense. Prickly. For example, she came across as prickly and generally difficult. Number 15. Cantankerous. Which means, bad-tempered, argumentative, and uncooperative. Cantankerous. For example, he can be a cantankerous old fossil at times. Number 16. Snappy. Which means, irritable and inclined to speak sharply. Snappy. For example, anything unusual made her snappy and nervous. Number 17. Waspish. Which means, readily expressing anger or irritation. Waspish. For example, he had a waspish tongue. Number 18. Testy. Which means, easily irritated. Testy. For example, he was testy, arrogant, and hard to get on with. If you have better examples in mind, please share them in the comment section below. Also, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.